Today I want to talk about mindful eating and weight loss. Let me start off by giving you some statistics. Of obese individuals who followed a diet program, 85% of them either gained the weight back or exceeded their original weight within a few years. So what does that tell you? That diet programs simply don't work. What do you need to do to change this? Change the way you think about food and be mindful while you're eating. Turn off electronics, have positive thoughts, get rid of stress, and just think about what you're eating while you're eating it. And you're gonna have much better success when it comes to losing weight and keeping it off. One way to ensure that you don't overeat is to maximize the volume of your food. What do I mean by this? Basically, I mean eat fiber-rich foods that literally take up a lot of volume. So what's an example of this? Vegetables. Fill at least half of your plate up with vegetables at every meal. That's gonna ensure that you eat less at the next meal because your stomach is literally gonna be fuller. And you're also getting lots of great vitamins, minerals, nutrients, so it's a win-win. This tip is all about consuming liquids. If you're consuming something that's really high in calories or something like alcohol, I want you to use a tall, skinny glass because studies show that you're going to pour 57% less liquid than you would if it was a short, fat glass. Now, if you're drinking something like water that you want to drink a lot of, be my guest and use a short, fat glass because you want as much of that as you can get. Another great way to decrease your consumption of bad foods is to increase the inconvenience of accessing those foods. To demonstrate this phenomenon, scientists conducted a research study where two groups of secretaries were given clear bowls of Hershey's Kisses, but they were placed in different parts of the room. So one set was placed on the desk, another was placed in a drawer, and another was placed 6 feet away. The Hershey's that were on the desk were consumed 9 times, whereas the ones in the drawer were consumed 6 times, and the ones 6 feet away were only consumed 4 times. So what does this tell you? The harder it is to access food, the less you're gonna eat. So keep it out of sight, the bad foods, and you'll eat more of the good foods. Don't underestimate the importance of choosing your dining companions wisely. I'll give you some startling statistics. Eating with just one other person can cause you to eat up to 35% more, and eating with a group of 7 or more can cause you to eat 96% more than you would if you're eating alone. That's pretty crazy. So researchers suggest that when you are eating with a big group, sit next to people who generally eat less than you or who eat slower than you. Because if you finish early, you might just nibble mindlessly and those extra calories are really unnecessary. So sitting next to people who don't eat as much or eat slowly will influence you to do the same.